Well, hello everybody. It is an absolutely beautiful day here in the Chicagoland area, especially considering it's only the first Sunday in March, and I'm on my way to the DuPage County Fairgrounds to go to the Great Midwest Train Show. Why don't you come along with me? All right, so here we are at the train show, and there's one heck of a turnout. As you can see, lots of cars in the parking lot. So we're gonna head on in, and also, hey, make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'm gonna be doing another one of the viewers layouts that we're gonna feature. So let's head on in and go find some cool stuff.
I don't have a 5, I have some 1s.
Oh yeah, whatever. As long as it adds up. For a whole
Is it cool? Okay, let's go down this side.
I take that buck off whatever if you buy it.
There you go.
But I do.
Oh, if you want sound, yeah.
That's why I brought him to the train show. Charge? No, never.
What's his name?
His name is Spike.
Spike. Cool. All right, so back in the car. Got a bunch of cool stuff, so let's take it home and we'll go through it together. So one of the things that I do when I go to these train shows is I collect business cards. The number one reason I do it is so, you keep contacts with people. But I do it as a favor to some of these different vendors and stuff. I'll show you their business card. Like there's a guy that does train parts. Superior Scenics, these guys are really cool. If you want any type of specialized scenery, they'll make lakes for you. They'll do trees. They have a ton of different stone stuff. And when in the video, I did kind of pop their card up in the corner real quick so you can see it. But go to their website, check them out. They are at superiorscenics.com. So they're worth checking out. Got another guy from American Flyer. Gentleman, he's mostly S-gauge and Plasticville stuff. He's a member of TCA. He's out of Shepherdsville, Kentucky. And we do have his eBay ID because he sells on eBay. But Mike Farner, so American Flyer, check that guy out. This guy had a booth there, but his card is actually for, he's a musician. You need a band? It's Johnny Farron and the Orient Jazz Express. Sounds kind of cool. And I showed you that one already, but I'm going to actually show these all at the end also of the video. I'll just after I give you my patented choo-choo, you'll see them all there. So you can, if there's any information, if you want to ask me about any of these guys, go ahead and send me a message, send me a comment. I love getting comments from you guys. All right, let's move on. And one other vendor that was there, TK Custom Gifts. This is kind of cool. I'll show you a close-up of this. Okay, as you can see, they got some neat stuff. You can do custom railroad t-shirts. They've got some cool railroad clocks, printed mugs, canvas, some nice pictures, placemats, even cool notebooks. You get a cool sign with your information on there. So yeah, they're worth checking out. TKCustomGifts.com. Take a look at their website. They got some neat stuff. Also, real nice people too. I gotta definitely have to add that in there. They're very nice people. All right, so I'm back at home now, and as you can see, I got some stuff. I got some really nice deals. I met some wonderful people. Shout out to Art. It was nice seeing you. Hope to see you again soon at a train show. Maybe we can get together and spend a bit more time talking. I enjoyed the conversation that I had with you, and to all the other people, if you happen to be watching, that I met, one of the cool things about going to train shows is meeting these people and talking to them. You learn a lot. You meet some fantastic people. You do a little bit of joking around, and you have a lot of fun. Even if you don't buy anything, it's cool just to go sometimes. The Wheaton train show, like I said, it's the first Sunday of each month, and unless that Sunday is a holiday, then it's the following week. It is $8 at the door, or you can get your tickets in advance for $7. And if you go to their website, a lot of times they have like a discount code, which I had a discount code, so it only cost me $6.30. Excuse me, $6.30 to get in. Eventually got it out, and yeah, so it's cheap. I can't remember the exact website, but you can just do Great Midwest Train Show, Wheaton, Illinois, and you'll definitely find it if you Google that. So let's take a look at this stuff. This box here we're going to save for later. This is something that I got off of eBay. So these two boxes came from the same vendor. He had one where it was everything in the box was at a nice cheap price, and I got it even cheaper. And then when I had him hang on to it while I was walking around and checking out stuff, and he had this other one not in the box but set up. It was just a 4-piece mark set, and he says, well, I do have the box for it. We only had the tray part of the box, and here again, with everything I got here, I ended up getting $20 off the price, so it was actually very inexpensive. I already have plans for one of the trains here, because as you'll see, this stuff isn't in the best of condition. I made I don't want to say made, but I did a custom paint job on a train for one of my granddaughters, and I have 7 grandkids, and you got to treat them all equal. So as their birthdays start coming up, I'm going to do custom painted train cars for them. I'm not going to let them take them home. I'm going to leave them here and have them on display. But it'll be cool that each one has their their own special car. When I'm making this right now, I haven't posted the video on the work that I did on the I call it the Ivy Express, and then I call it my Ivy Express project. I will be posting that one, if not later today. I'll definitely get it posted for next weekend. It's going to be a short one, just showing how I did it. And for you guys who are Marks purists, please I don't want to hear any comments about what I did with this train, because it doesn't look anything like it, and anything. Put it this way, I let her pick out the colors that I painted it. So, all right, so let's get to this stuff. So the first box that I was telling you about, this box just had a tag on it that said, you know, the whole box. And I'm actually taking a close look at it right now for the first time. So we got a couple of these all plastic El Cheapo AT&SF 1977 box cars. I don't know what I'll do with these. This one's got a chip out of the corner of it. I'll probably put these in my my rail junkyard. Yeah, I don't know. I might even paint these and put them with these engines that I'm planning on doing for my grandkids. But yeah, just the El Cheapo ones. I mean, what are these? I pay $1 a piece for those normally. I got this one's a little bit heavier duty, and with some couplers that I am not familiar with on it. This is a Marks. Yep, this is a Marks. It's a Southern Pacific. I'm going to come around the other side there. It's all plastic, but it does have metal wheels. Kind of a different setup on a coupler. I'm not familiar with this type of a coupler. And it's a piece here that I would imagine that's for uncoupling. But yeah, it does have the Marks logo on the bottom there. No discernible number on it that I can see, but it's kind of cool. So it's got a little weight to it, which is nice. That's kind of cool. Okay, it's a nice simple Erie flatbed. Same type of couplers. So let's see how these things work. Oh wow, look at that. Super simple. They just go together like that and clip, and then to uncouple, it's just a little twist. So that's kind of neat. And yeah, we got another piece that's part of that set. Here again, it's got a little bit of weight to it. If somebody out there actually knows the set number on this, that would be cool. And actually it says Marks, just notice this, Marks 666 SP set. So, and finally there's a box car to it too. So Santa Fe, and then AT and SF, number 13975, all right there, and it's those same oddball couplers. But yeah, so this is definitely a set. And I just noticed on this flat car, I just got a big crack right there. So that's all part of a set. And this is the tender. Same coupler there. There we go. You can see a little better with the background of my shirt. And by the way, I had somebody ask me, I think I mentioned this before, why are you always wearing orange shirts? I do it so my wife can see me. All right, so there's and then finally the motor, or the locomotive. It's this is a 666. It's a 242. Looks like it's in pretty decent condition. When we get done going through this stuff, I will throw this thing on the track, and well, first I'll put a couple of drops of oil on it and stuff like that, and we'll see how she works. And then I got two of these. These are identical. I think that these are. I think these might be battery operated. It's got what looks like a CAN motor in there. Yeah, we'll take this apart and take a look at it. Yep, that's battery operated, right? Here, you know what? Let's go check something out. Whoops, almost tripped over the wire. I'll be back at half a flash. I happen to have, I only got one. Crap, I only got one. It looks like it runs on D-cell batteries, and I only have one. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go steal some out of a flashlight that's upstairs. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so I grabbed a couple batteries from upstairs. I should have made sure that they're good batteries. To be honest with you, I don't actually know anything about these particular engines, so I don't know if what I'm doing correctly. I'll have to look into it a little closer. I'm sure you guys know how to do it. They don't have any numbers on it, and I think this is looks like this might be a small mark seal right here. There's very, very, very tiny seal right there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it looks like it's the Marks logo. See if it's a little more. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to do my old man that can't see trick, and I'm going to take a close-up picture of it, and we'll see. Yeah, so I took a close-up picture of it, and I'll pop it right up here. You'll see, or it'll be on that side, but you'll see that it is the Marks logo. This one is chipped up on the top here. So yeah, we'll see if we can get them going. I doubt these things are worth anything. They're all plastic, but they are both exactly the same. Like I say, this one's all chewed up right here. Okay, so that's this particular box of stuff. Let's put this back in there. Put these batteries out of the way. So if any of you guys know exactly which set this is, was this a 666 set, or, you know, because the only thing I have is just what the guy wrote on here, Mark 666 SP set. So now we'll go into the second box of stuff that I got. It's just a Union Pacific tender. I'm probably going to repaint this and use this as the tender for my Ivy Express project, because I actually have a couple of these, and there's even another one in this box. Just a couple of crappy old black cars. I just said, here, you want them? So I took them. And then we have, this is an actual, I'm pretty sure this is a set. We got some old Marks track here. I got the power piece. Got 1, 2, 3 straights. Got, we're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8 curves. So that's enough to, I got 2 transformers. We'll bring them over here for you guys to get a closer look at it. Get them out. Okay, so these are both Marks transformers. This first one is a 25 watt, catalog number 309. This guy's seen better days. You just have on, slow, fast. A little bit of safety info. So, and 6 to 12 volts. The cord is in relatively good condition. No cracks on it. Still kind of pliable. Has something written up there. I can't tell what that is, but it does say Lewis Marks and Company. And then we have another one here. Oh, that probably said toy transformer. This one's toy transformer. This one's a 309. And what was this? Oh, these are both 309s, but they do look a little bit different. This one, it's rolled on the top and the bottom. This one's rolled on the sides. This one's definitely in a lot better condition. All the other information, this one's UL tested. Cord's in good condition. So there it is. It's in pretty decent shape. I don't know if I get motivated, I'll plug them in and throw a voltmeter on them, see if they're still working properly. Although, I don't know if you can hear this. You can hear a little cracking. It sounds like it's coming from inside. Oh, there, yeah, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, this is starting to crack. So yeah, I don't even know if this guy's worth saving. You tell me, guys. You guys, most of you guys are better experts than I. So we got a caboose. This is a, straighten that out, NYC 2102. It's in paint, and on it is in nice condition. Yeah, this is actually, it's in pretty decent condition. It's got the plastic coupler. This is, that I'm aware of, this is the only caboose I have that's got one of these plastic couplers. And, which is fine, because this boxcar, or not boxcar, this coal car gondola has the same coupler on it. Here again, this one's not in terrible condition. The paint on it's nice all the way around. And then so it's got that same coupler, and then on the other side. Other than being dirty, this one also is in very nice condition. It's a 551. And this is a 241708 is the number on there. 241708. And then what we all look for mostly, here's our locomotive. I should know the number off of this one, but for some reason I'm drawing a blank. It's got the plastic, plastic front end, but a steel body to it. A little noisy. Definitely gonna have to throw some oil on this guy. This one I think is gonna be the perfect candidate for the next custom locomotive that I'm going to do, which would be for, I can't remember which one of them's birthday comes up next. Parker, Parker is going to be 2 or 3, but he's real small. So yeah, we'll do that. So I'll have to figure out what kind of colors to paint it in, but the body itself, the shell itself, doesn't have any major dents or anything. A little bit here, not much. And the front end, fortunately, is still in nice shape. So a lot of times that's missing, but yeah. Woo, that's noisy. All right, so that is my my train show haul, and I hope you guys liked it. Let's put these back over here. The guy said that he thought that this was the original box. I mean, everything fit in here, but it seems odd that there's 2 transformers. But, I mean, the way these are set up, it looks like, I don't know. I'd love to know what set number this one was also. So if you Marks guys know, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I would love to know. Okay, so now let me grab myself a cutting tool to open up this box. So I saw this on eBay, and okay, let me grab this so I can give you a little history lesson. Or not history lesson, but I'll just tell you what's up. So I showed you guys this one a few weeks ago. This is I believe it's a 3309 American Flyer O Gauge. But it's missing the pilot trucks and the rear trucks. I went online, I found some, $40 a pop, so it would have been $80. Well, I only paid $100 for this engine and a tender and the entire set of passenger cars that came with it. So I was kind of like, oh, that's going to be tough. Oh, take back. The wonderful repair job that we took care of, that was like $6. So, but it's like I'm going to spend almost as much just on a set of trucks as I did for the entire train. So it was really difficult. So I did some hunting around. I found this, which when the person that had this, my guess, it was like their eBay handle was something pickers. I can't remember exactly what it was. My guess is they didn't know trains at all. First off, let's start out with it's packaged nice. Got some nice fragile stuff on there. Because they had this at $150. So I sent her a message and I said, hey, just a heads up, it's not worth $150. And I told her the reasons why, which I'll show you in a minute. And I made an offer and she said okay, and I got it basically for the price of one set of trucks. So it's packed. It's got popcorn in there. It's wrapped in plastic, so it's a nice job of packing it. And voila! Look what I got. They're twins. This one almost seems as though the body is in a little, yeah, the shell is in a little bit better condition. But let me bring it up close and show you why I told her, hey, this thing is not worth $150. It's missing a little something here. And this axle is about to fall out. Yeah, so you're missing, obviously, the wheel here. You're missing all the push rods. The wheels, and I'm just not seeing this. I did see it in the picture, but these wheels are pretty roached. So I'm going to see if I can get, and if I'm able to just replace these pilot wheels. The ones on the back are in real nice shape, though. I don't know if that's the same set. Yeah, it looks like the same setup. Yep, same setup. Yep, same setup. And then on the other side, you're missing some gears. You're missing all kinds of stuff. Now, I'm curious as if this motor actually runs or not. One of the other things I noticed, so this was the replacement light housing, whatever they call it, a fluid something. This is the original one. Now, if you look, there's one I got through Hennings. This one's solid all the way through. This one's got little vents on it. So that's kind of different. We'll hit that with some Brasso and see if it cleans up. And if it is, I'll end up probably putting that one on here. But for the meantime, you go back over there. So yeah, as you can see, this is definitely missing some pieces. Like I said, I don't know if the motor is running or not, but I mean, it's really clean looking. You know, it doesn't look like it's seen a lot of wear and tear. So I wonder if somebody started to work on this and for whatever reason never finished, and this lady got this through an estate sale or something like that would be my guess. Yeah, so there it is. So as you can see, that's why I got this, because like I say, this assembly right here by itself was $40. Now these are all kind of riveted on, so that's going to be a fun. That's going to be fun figuring out how to get that off of there. If any of you guys know an easy way to do it, I'll probably, yeah, what I'm probably going to have to do is just grind this rivet off right here and then put a screw in there. Yep, that's probably what the plan is going to be. Wiring seems to be hooked up. The reversing unit seems to be jammed. One back there seems to be jammed. So all right, so let's take these engines over to the workbench real quick. I'll give them a quick little touch up, and we'll see if any of these guys work. All right, so we got the American Flyer over here. I put a light bulb in there. We'll see if this thing has any life at all to it. Got some power going on over here. Okay, so well, we got a light, so that's good. Already better than I thought, but definitely no sound from the motor. Let's I'm probably gonna have to take this shell off to get a better look at it. Yeah, everything seems to be pretty locked up on this bad boy. I mean, it turns, but I can't move the bell ringer. I can't. Yeah, I'm getting nothing out of there. There are brushes in there. Armature looks like it's in good condition, but yeah, we're getting nothing out of this thing. Like I say, I do get a light, so better than nothing at all, right, guys? And considering that this is gonna kind of be a parts train anyway, I'm happy with it. Let's take that out of there. Just got to go back in the other engine. All the copper on here is in pretty decent condition. The handrails are in nice condition. If any of you guys need some parts, hit me up. Yeah, if you guys need some parts, let me know, because if I don't use this particular shell on that other one, I'll have the other one. So, okay, let's get over to, so let's see if this guy's working. So this was that Marks. Here again, I haven't done anything to this. I should try and at least put the little oil on here or something. There's some hair in there, but we're just gonna see if it's even got any life to it. So we got power coming in there. And it's alive. All right, look at that. Woo. Yeah, you can smell that one, so I don't want to run that too much, just because I don't want to burn anything up inside of there until I get a good chance to. So there we go. That's running. That's nice. These wheels are in pretty decent condition. Yeah, we'll give it a good cleaning. These old Marks engines are super easy to clean. One of the things I like is you can get to the brushes on these things without even having to take the shell off. And where's that other one? Okay, so here's the 666. This one's nice. It even still has the whistle. A lot of times those get busted off. We'll do it this way. Okay, and yep. Ooh, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, let's do it this way. There we go. Nice. That one's working, and I think the smoke unit works on this one too. So let's do this. Let's go take this guy. I'm gonna real quickly take a minute, give it put a little lube on here, a little oil, and we'll take that over to the main track, and we'll see. Watch it go around and take a lap or two and see how well it really does run. All right, so I got the 666 on the track. I think we got all the problems figured out with it. I was having an issue with the pilot trucks on this. I think I got it straightened out. Ooh, goes in reverse. There we go. So seems to be working good. And so decided to put that 666. It is a Southern Pacific Railroad, or Southern Pacific Lines is what it says on there. Decided, hey, might as well run the whole set, right? So let's get her rolling. All right, so once again, I start doing something and forget to turn on my camera. So I decided to pull the motor out of this guy and clean it up a little bit. I love the simplicity of some of these old motors because they're so easy to clean. I've already done some of the cleaning. I've got the brushes taken out. I'm gonna show you when I put them back in how simple that was. One of the nice little features on this one is this hole that's right here. You just take a Q-tip, you dip it in a little bit of I use some good alcohol here. This particular one's almost empty. Come on, get wet. Like I say, it's really almost empty. There we go, now we got it. And then just right inside of that hole right there, just put it in there. Add a little pressure, rotate the wheels. And there you go, cleaning it out, nice and good. And then you also can go inside where the brushes are and give it a spin there too if you want to. Just got to be careful that you're not using these cheap Q-tips that I'm using, and some of the cotton gets stuck down in there, so you want to make sure it's clean. Something else that I did was I got some 1000 wet dry sandpaper here. Just give it a little lick to dampen it up just a bit. Not too much. And then I'm gonna just sand off the little bit of the corrosion that was built up on there. Let's clean them off. That's a lot better. And then a little trick that I do is once I get this put back together, I'll flip it over, put a little power on it to get my wheels spinning real good. And then I'll just take a small piece of Scotch-Brite, dip it in a little bit of alcohol, and just hold it on the wheel as the wheel's spinning, and it cleans those wheels off really nice and quick. So now we're gonna put these brushes back in. Hopefully you can see this, but there is almost like a flathead screw type notch in the top of that brush. That's where the spring rests into it. So now what I did was I just simply moved the spring over a little bit. So we're gonna drop these in here. Make sure I'm putting it in the right way. And then now there's a notch right here. I'll make sure it's lined up. And then I just, it's easiest to do this with like a sewing needle or a safety pin, because you can just slide up underneath that spring. Hopefully I'm not blocking things with my head here. Slide up underneath that spring and lift it up. Oops, I went too far. Lift it up and drop it right down in that slot, and ta-da! Just like that, that one's on. Now we're gonna do the same with this other side. Oops, well, it helps if you put the brush in first, right guys? So I'll drop that brush in, I'll line that slot up. Lift that spring up and drop it down in there. And voila, the brushes are in. So hopefully you guys were able to see that. I mean, it's very simple. Like I say, here's your spring. To take it out, you just, I find that either a sewing needle or a good strong safety pin. I have this mini screwdriver, but it's just a little bit too big to actually get underneath there. So you get underneath, you just pry it up, put the spring off to the side. Same with the other ones. With some Marks motors, if you don't have, you can even do this sometimes with it still in the train, which is kind of neat, without even having to take your shell off. If your push rod is connected, you can't really, well, in this one you can, but on some of them you can't really get in there as well. But you can just drop your Q-tip down into the brush holder hole, and then spin your wheels and clean off the commutator in there. So all right, so I think this guy's about ready. Just threw a little grease on the wheels, And I oiled it up a little bit, put a little drop of oil right in here. And so I think it's good to go. I'm gonna put it back together and clean off the actual wheels themselves real quick, and we'll put it on the track and see how it works. All right, so we got her all cleaned up, kinda. She is squeaky though, but let's see how well it's gonna run for us. Let's straighten that out. So it doesn't have a reverse on it. Coming around. Yeah, so it's running nice. I think we're going to call this train squeaky. All right, so there it is. Another runner. All right, so that's 666 or 666, however you like to call it. I think it runs real nice. The smoke unit, I didn't have it filmed. The smoke unit was working on it, and then I had a little problem with the front the front trucks on it. They were hitting something, had to take it apart, and I must have accidentally disconnected the wire to the smoke unit when I was doing that, and so I'll have to take it apart and take a look at that. But the smoke unit on that thing does work. The headlight is not working. It's just real simple when the wire is disconnected, so I just have to resolder that wire back on. Super easy fix. We'll be getting around to that one soon. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, but we're not done yet. I've got a viewer's layout that we're going to show you. All right. This layout is from Michael Nowicki. I hope I'm pronouncing that last name right. He's also a fellow YouTuber, Rail Chief 74. Look him up. I've watched some of his videos. He does once a week. He does I can't remember if it's on Wednesday or Thursday at around 7:30 p.m. He does a live stream, which is kind of cool to watch. Sometimes he has some other people there that he's interviewing. He has been on YouTube since 2017. And one of the things that he mentioned to me was in December of 22, he was in the Classic Toy Trains magazine, which is kind of cool. It's a nice little badge that you can hang up on yourself. He runs post-war, MPC, and modern stuff. He's got accessories from MTH, K-Line, Marks, Atlas, and Menards. Just about everybody's got something from Menards, and the Menards stuff is cool and it's inexpensive. So let's take a look at his the videos that he sent me. There's a bunch of short clips that he sent me. One thing that I don't think that he did send me, which I wish I would, is a nice good full back of showing the whole layout. It's always cool to have those shots, but let's take a look at those, and we'll see you at the end of that video, because I got a couple more things to let you know about. great video, great layout there, Michael. Really like it a lot. And I can say, guys, if you aren't subscribed to his channel, because we're all in this together. So Rail Chief 74, look him up and subscribe to his channel. Like his videos. Like my videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. So if you want your layout featured on my channel, it's a real simple thing to do. Go into the video description. I'll have the information there. I'll also put it down here. It's simple. You can go on to my Facebook, which is Papaville O Gauge Trains and Stuff. I'm going to write it right here on Facebook. And through the Facebook Messenger, which I find is makes it easiest for me at least, so I can easily take those videos and just throw them into my photos, and then put them when I do my editing, throw them on there. Otherwise, you could also email them to me at Papaville. Here again, I'll put it down here. Papavilletrains@outlook.com. That's Papavilletrains@outlook.com. So you can email them. I've had a few people that have sent me links to some of their YouTube videos. Maybe it's just me technically challenged. I'm having a very difficult time getting because I can put a link into your channel, but I don't know how to actually pull that video. I've had people say, "Oh, you just download and do this." I'm doing everything on my phone, and I'm not the most tech savvy guy. So yeah, just like I say, do it through Facebook Messenger, or send me an email with just send them along. A couple of people have said that the videos they're trying to send on Messenger don't go through. It's probably because it's too long. Try and keep them around 45 seconds or so. Usually it's an easy one to download to me. With an email, you can usually go a little bit bigger, but yeah, do it that way. And then another little feature that I'm going to start doing, I came up with a cool idea that I'm going to do for my grandkids. I have 7 grandkids. I'm going to make them custom engines. I have a video that I'm going to post either later today, or if not, I don't get around to it, I'll do it next weekend. My first one that I'm doing is for my co-star that helps me out with a lot of stuff. Ivy, she's my second oldest granddaughter, and we are doing the Ivy Express. I started with an old Commodore Vanderbilt that I had gotten free from someone, and I got it running, but the body was just all screwed. Not really dented, but really badly scratched up. Now, you guys that are purists out there, please don't kill me in the comments, because I'm not making them original. I actually let her pick out the colors on this one. So you got to watch this video. It's kind of shows it a little bit of the process on how I'm doing it. Once again, because I get dumb sometimes, I took the train apart and I should have videoed that. But it is a process of me getting it all cleaned up and stuff, and then you get to see it running, the finished product. I like it. I think it's pretty cool looking. Made a couple small little mistakes that if you were to pick it up and look at it close, a little paint run here and there, but it's my first time of ever painting an engine, and so make sure you watch that video. It's going to be titled The Ivy Express Project. Make sure you watch it. The next one I'm going to be doing after that will be for my youngest, or my second to youngest grandson. His name is Parker. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. I have no idea how I'm going to go about painting it up, but old Squeaky here, I'll get him cleaned up so he doesn't squeak as much. I don't know what kind of a paint scheme I'm going to go with it yet, but I think I might end up using this, or who knows, I might end up finding a different locomotive. I was thinking about, so there's no none of the grandkids saying, "Oh, well, they got this engine and I got this engine." I was thinking about maybe just doing it all with Commodore Vanderbilts, the Mark's Commodore Vanderbilts. Those things are easy to take apart. They're incredibly easy to work on, especially the motors. And there's a lot of them out there that are in good physical condition as far as the body with no big dents on it, and no rust holes or any crazy stuff like that, but they're really scratched up. So they're great candidates for restoration. You don't have to paint them that way I'm doing them. But if you ever want a good one to practice and make as a first time, that's a great train to you know, try and restore as a first time project. All right, guys. So I've been talking too much, and I'm sure I'm boring you. So as always, how do I end them? This is the way it goes. Choo choo!
Thank you for watching my Papa's videos.